Celebrated every spring by more than 300 million people worldwide, Nowruz literally means new day.
It's one of the most important holidays in Parisian culture. And Kansas City author Adib Khorram, his debut picture book, 7 Special Somethings, is a big first for a major publisher when it comes to celebrating the holiday. And Adib joins us live this morning. Thanks so much for being here, Adib.
Yeah, we are so happy to have you here. Thank you for giving us your time. What is this new book? It's called 7 Special Somethings. What's it about, and what was your motive in writing this?
Well, it's about a little boy, an Iranian boy named Kian, who is fascinated by his family's haft-seen, which is a table with 7 items on it that begin with the sound of S. Seen is the 15th letter of the Persian alphabet. And Kian wonders what would happen if he added an 8th item, namely the family's cat, Sunny, who proceeds to destroy the table, and he has to put a new one together. And I was really inspired by it, by the fact that growing up, I never had a book like this to share at show and tell or explain my culture to my classmates.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's really powerful. Talk a little bit more about this idea of why multicultural representation is important when it comes to children's books. Oh,
for sure. There are recent statistics from the Cooperative Center for Children's Books coming out that something like only 10% of books, children's books published in the United States are about non-white children.
Wow.
More than double that number, I think, for trucks and bears and things. And we're seeing a bigger and bigger push from organizations like We Need Diverse Books that really emphasize that every child deserves to see themselves reflected in the pages of a book and to get to be the hero of their own stories.
I love that.
That's a great message and a great initiative to be working towards. So credit to you for making that happen and finding a solution here in your own way. How does this differ? How did writing 7 Special Somethings differ from writing your novels Darius the Great and Is Not Okay and Darius the Great Deserves Better? Those are 2 of your other books.
Yes, indeed. Those were full-length novels, and so I had a lot of words to kind of get to my point. And in a picture book, you have like 500 words instead of 70,000. And it was a big challenge to try to condense a meaningful story into a small package, and particularly to find a way to relate to very young readers without ever talking down to them.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
I feel like children always know when you're talking down to them.
And as a local author, I'm curious, how has it been received within the Kansas City community? Are you finding a lot of support in getting this going?
I have from a lot of friends and family and sometimes complete strangers. It's been a little weird to tell because, you know, before the pandemic, I would be visiting schools and doing school visits. And this time it's like, well, I get to see kids over Zoom sometimes. But it's been really fun and exciting, especially to see Iranian parents with their kids getting to share this story and being really excited for it.
Well, it's great.
Sounds amazing. We can't wait to read it. Adib, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.